Hi, I'm Dennis McCarthy with Boustead Securities. Companies should consider using a Reg A Plus registration statement for their IPO because Reg A Plus can be more cost-effective and more marketing friendly than traditional offerings which use the SEC's S1 registration. Now, the rules permitting the use of Regulation A, now dubbed Reg A Plus, were revised by the SEC after passage of the Jobs Act, signed into law a few years ago. So Reg A Plus is still relatively new. Now, I'd like to share some highlights about how Boustead uses Reg A Plus to enable companies to go public. Now, the first key feature which makes a Reg A Plus offering work as an IPO is that shares purchased by investors via a Reg A Plus registration statement, once it's qualified by the SEC, are freely tradable with no further SEC registration required. And the Reg A Plus registration statement, called a 1A, is similar to, but simpler than, the S1 registration statement, which is traditionally used for IPOs. Now, by simpler, I mean the 1A requires only 2 years of audited financial statements, and the general level of disclosure is more streamlined. Now, as a result, the 1A registration statement's preparation time, attorneys and accountants costs, and SEC review time are likely less than for an S1 registration statement. Now, for many private companies, saving time and money is critical. Now, another key feature. The Reg A Plus rules permit private companies to raise capital from a wide range of investors without regard to whether the investor is accredited. Now, as you may know, in a traditional private placement, private companies are limited to raising capital from accredited investors, those who have met threshold income or asset tests. So even when a private company uses an S1 registration statement to go public, it faces practical limits on reaching out to investors. When using an S1 registration, a private company typically reaches out only to clients of its offering syndicate and not beyond. Now, in order to efficiently inform this broad range of investors and to help process investors' offering paperwork, Boustead relies on its affiliated platform, Flash Funders, an SEC-registered clearing broker-dealer and transfer agent. Now, a related benefit of using Reg A Plus for an IPO is that a company can reach out to that broad universe of potential investors using many media techniques, including email, internet ads, broadcast media, influencers, etc. Also, a type of pre-marketing of Reg A Plus offerings can commence earlier in the SEC registration review timeline. This is another advantage of Reg A Plus over a traditional S1 registration. Now, Boustead believes that it has honed its use of media techniques and timing to approach a large universe of potential investors cost-effectively. I should point out that Boustead has found that companies with strong support from current shareholders and large and active affinity groups are more successful with their Reg A Plus offerings. Now, it's just natural that new investors watch to see whether current investors and customers support the company before they jump in with an investment. Also, in order to have a successful Reg A Plus IPO, Boustead works with experienced attorneys, accountants, broker-dealers, and consultants. It's a team effort. Now, last but not least, while completing an IPO is an important company milestone, Boustead considers achieving investor trading liquidity after the IPO to be another key measure of success. Now, Boustead recommends that a company obtain a conditional listing on NASDAQ or the NYSE to enhance investors' trading liquidity after the IPO. So, in conclusion, Boustead's experience with Reg A Plus offerings helps us to advise clients considering using Reg A Plus as an alternative to an S1 registration. Now please contact us to discuss your capital market goals. Thank you.